Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nails and I'm back with another video. So today I'm going to be talking about how you can revalidate your degree and get it recognized, or foreign degrees in Brazil. Now when it comes to Brazil and education, especially foreign education, it's completely different from all their countries. For every foreign educational certificate that you get outside of Brazil, it's not recognized in Brazil. For you to use that certificate in Brazil, you need to go through a process called revalidation. This revalidation topic in Brazil is a very complex topic that many people don't want to talk about. The reason being that many people are in Brazil currently having degrees and diplomas but cannot practice, because for them to practice they need to go through this process. Many people are currently doing all the jobs that are not in line with what they actually want to practice or the degrees that they've actually acquired, just because of this process. Although majority of the people do not want to go through this lengthy process, few people still do it. When I'm talking about practicing in Brazil with your foreign certificate, I'm talking about areas that really pay well. If you want to do a job in Brazil that really pays well, then you need to revalidate your certificate if you have a foreign one. I'm talking about areas like health degrees, like medicine, nursing. I'm talking about law degree, talking about engineering, IT, computer, all those degrees that from these different departments that have shortages of workforce in Brazil. Have your certificate being revalidated, then you earn a decent salary. Then for some foreigners to go through this long, lengthy process, they decide to just further their education. Now, if you already have an undergraduate degree, then you just go ahead to apply for masters, apply for PhD, and just follow the normal route. If you want to practice with your undergraduate certificate or you want to work, then you need to go through the revalidation process. Unlike other countries where you can just have your foreign degree certified, legalized, and you can start using it right away, in Brazil it's a whole different story. Alright, so I'm just going to take you through on how you can revalidate your degree. There are different places, different criteria, different methods that you use. So recognizing and validating foreign diplomas is very important for immigrants who intend to come to Brazil and practice with your foreign degree. This is not only for foreigners but also for Brazilians who study abroad. It's just any foreign degree that you want to use in Brazil. For the applicant to revalidate the foreign higher education diploma, the course taken must correspond to that of Brazil. It therefore means that the course must be recognized at the same level, area, or equivalent in the Brazilian territory. So a public education institute in Brazil must carry out their recognition of this foreign diploma. Only a public Brazilian university, regularly accredited and maintained by the government, can revalidate diplomas. So you need to take note, only public universities in Brazil can do that. Every public university is free to establish their own revalidation or recognition process. However, majority of the requirements are similar, but a few will change. Depending on the institution where you want to apply for revalidation, you need to take note with their requirements. The basic documents required are just a copy of your diploma and your transcript. However, these documents must be legalized and valid in Brazil. If it's in another language other than Portuguese, of course you have to go through the translation process. In addition, the applicant must pay a fee referring to the cost of administrative expenses for the revalidation process and the recognition of your diploma. However, the value of the fee as well, it's not determined by the Ministry of Education, so it's up to the university that you want to do this process. The deadline for the university to carry out this depends on the university as well. Normally, there's always a maximum deadline of 6 months, but it can be recognized within 60 days, which is 2 months, counting from the date of delivery of the necessary document. How does the regular procedure go? So the first stage of the procedure is just for you to contact the public university that you want to revalidate your foreign diploma. In this way, you will be aware of the necessary documentations that you need to present set. After you have gathered the documentations, you need to submit the documents for analysis by the educational institution. Now, the institution has a period of 30 days after receiving the documentation to inform you whether everything is adequate, whether it is equivalent. Now, the institution will generate a protocol if the document is actually correct, okay? From that moment on, the analysis stage will begin. The educational institution has a period of up to 6 months to complete this analysis. This institution will compose an evaluation committee and at the end will issue an opinion on the request for revalidation and recognition of the diploma. The institution may also request additional information and also request that the applicant to complete additional disciplines or additional courses. In this case, the applicant must present proof of the course that has to be taken. After completing that stage, the institution is going to disclose the results of the process. In case of approval, the institution will put an apostille on the diploma within a period of 30 days. After that, it is going to be enough for you to carry out a withdrawal of the revalidated diploma, and your diploma is going to be recognized in the national territory of Brazil. I just want to give you a sample of the requirements that are needed by this university, School of Nursing of the University of Sao Paulo. So for example, if you have a foreign nursing degree and you want to practice nursing in Brazil, you can use University of Sao Paulo. Let me just read the requirements that the university is asking. Number one, a requirement addressed to the rector requesting validation according to the model. There is a link there that you can fill it, or a form that you can fill it to request for this to be revalidated. Number two, a copy of your diploma. Three, a copy of your transcript. And number four, a copy of the syllabus and course load. So you need to print out your course syllabus, what you did for every semester, course, the course title, and all of that. Number five, proof of regular operation of the course and institution. So that institution should still be valid at the time which it should still be registered and ongoing. Number six, foreigners should present a certificate of proficiency language. So you need to provide self-libras certificate. It is not all institutions that ask for self-libras certificates. This is a nursing course, and you already know that when you want to do any care diploma or certificate or degree, you need to be able to speak the language of the country. That is very important. You cannot practice nursing or medicine or pharmacy without speaking the local language. So that is why in this case you need the self-libras. It depends on the degree and it depends on the requirement from the school. Not all the schools will need the self-libras. Number seven, you need a copy of your high school certificate or equivalent. Number eight, you need a valid identity card. So if you're Brazilian, you need your ID card. If you're a foreigner, then you can give your RNE or RNM or CRNM. Number nine, for foreigners, a copy of your RNM. All right. Number 10, copy of marriage certificate in the case where the applicant changed the name. So if you took your husband's surname and it changed from the marriage certificate, you need to present it. You need to present it only if the marriage was done after you had the diploma. But if the marriage was done before your diploma, then no need. Number 11, you need to submit a fee, and this fee that is supposed to be paid is 1,530 reais plus 90 reais for recognition upon approval. That is how the process works. Because of the long process, many people just give up. You have patience and you really want to practice in your field. Like for example, those who are doing nursing, medicine, engineering, IT, computer science, and all these degrees that you can easily practice or get a good or a decent paying salary in Brazil, then you can go for this. If you find this video interesting, make sure you leave a thumbs up, like, share, and please, if you haven't subscribed, please do so, and you hit on the notification bell so that you get updated every time I upload a new video. In that same line, ciao.